Welcome back to Writing for Wikipedia. In this episode, we're going to look at what the username and talk pages are for those of you who have created new accounts. So when you're on the normal Wikipedia page, up here in the upper right, it's going to list, all the information about you and your contributions and things like that. And it will have your username as the far left icon. If you click on that, it will take you to your user page, and you'll notice it says this one, there is no user page with this exact name. If you want to start the page, you just simply click on it. So I can start working on that user page. It says do not draft new articles here, do that in the user space draft, but this is where I can put things about myself for my user page. Now, I opened a few tabs of what a few other people have done, and especially looking at the simple ones. So this person, Alvin Seville, says, hello, welcome to my page. I'm just constructing it, so just simple. This one had a little bit more master of useless music facts, and then projects that they're working on. This person has even a little bit more, has some fancy formatting, shows that he's an administrator on Wikipedia, some of his hobbies, and things like that. And then this person has his mission statement and some of the things that he does and some of the projects that he works on. Now, if we go back to this page where it has the user page, you'll notice that, let's see. Okay, so if we go to the Wikipedia page entitled user page, it gives you some guidelines about what you should be doing on your user page. Now it says that Wikipedia provides user pages for easier communication between people and its project to build an encyclopedia. And that's really the goal here. This is not a website. This is not a personal page just to talk about whatever you're doing. This is where you can showcase what you're doing with Wikipedia so that you can collaborate more effectively with others. So if we go back to this page that I'm building up, the things that I'll want to work on here, and I'm just going to type it in now so I remember to put it in, is my Wikipedia contributions include, so I can list a few of my pages, my area of expertise for Wikipedia article creation includes. Now, if I include these things, then people can collaborate with me, and sometimes people will seek you out because they're working on a certain project and they might need some help. Now, for just to distinguish, there's a user page, and then up here on the second tab, there's a talk page. Now, that talk page, I'm going to stay there. The talk page is where people can give you feedback on the articles you've written. Sometimes your articles will get deleted, or maybe they'll be changed in a significant way, and people can state their reasons there. So, and some people on their user page, they just redirect right to that page. So here's an example of that. This person redirected from their user page and went straight to the talk page. And this is where other people make comments. So the user page is just for you, but the talk page is where people give you feedback on different things. And you can do both. So in this profile, the person talks about what their contributions are, write a little bit about themselves, show some of the things they've done. But then if you go to the talk page, then you're going to see here are some things that people have contributed to their page. So a notability verification, missing details, something was put up for deletion. So, and these are usually negative things, right? So these are things that people want to fix about what you've done, or say that yours doesn't belong, or whatever. And so, they'll just keep adding up, and those are listed chronologically. So you've got that. And then finally, let's just come back to this user page as far as what should you include. Coming back down to the what's on the user, what can I have on my user page? Let's see. Anything that is about simple Wikipedia project. Think of it as a home page but Wikipedia is not a blog or a social network. Instead, think of a way of organizing the work that you're doing on the articles in Wikipedia. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm going to fill this in with what I intend to do on this Wikipedia profile and what contributions I plan on making, and then that will be available. Alright, so I finished typing some things up. I just say I'm a Wikipedia creator and editor. I'm interested in these kinds of things, people who've made a contribution in new media, like YouTubers, podcasters, stuff like that. And then I categorize the people who I want to write about. These are people I've already searched. They don't have Wikipedia articles, but in my opinion, they should. I've already gone through notability criteria, and I'm pretty sure all of these people qualify. And so these are potential articles I can write. Now, in future episodes, we will talk about notability requirements and things like that. We'll also talk about formatting, stuff like this, where I'm creating a new subheader and I have the formatting there. So we'll do that in a future episode. But if you want to see what it looks like, you can just click on Show Preview. And so this is how it would look. You'll notice I don't have anything linked. Like I could create hyperlinks to Wikipedia articles here, but I haven't done that yet. I just wanted to get some information out so I would have a page that might be useful to people who I might potentially collaborate with. Then you can just say what you did, created, user page, and then I'm going to hit publish page. And there you go. So it automatically published, and I could do that even though I don't have article writing privileges yet. Now I've made an edit. I made it to my own page. And so now I have a little bit of a history. So if I click on my view history, you can see I've done something. So here's my username. I made a contribution. It was this much information that I added, and it puts the date. So that's nice to now have a view history. I can go back to my article, of course. So here's a cool thing. After I made that edit, I got a little notification up here, and if you click on it, it says, "You just made your first edit. Thank you and welcome." So that's kind of cool. So it just shows that you're starting to get a history here, and so that's cool to have those kind of notifications popping up. All right. Another thing that you'll notice is up here where it has a link to my user page. Remember how this used to be red, like these pages? Now it is blue. Well, it's purple because I've clicked on it. But that means now there's an actual page for that. So I don't have a talk page yet, and I haven't created a sandbox page yet. But I have created this page, so when you click on it, it will take you to a page instead of an editing page or anything like that. So that's cool. So that's just a quick overview about the user page and the talk page. We'll touch on those a little more in future. Have a great day. Bye-bye.